Hi guys, it's Xeon here and
Vicky.
We are here again, month number 2 for Uberrock. Last month we picked no less than 3 stories to talk about, and this month we're completely changing format and going to talk about loads of stories because we want to, because
We're fucking rebels, man.
well, last time you said we'll do what the fuck we like. This is like our second attempt to do this introduction because we've not had much sleep because our nephew has been around and he's 6 years old and we showed him the Star Wars trilogy and he's got very overexcited. So, story number 1. Vicky.
Vince Neil cage fight!
No, you should get the word Nick in there.
No, I just like Vince Neil cage fight.
The story is that Vince Neil was at a Las Vegas hotel and pulled some woman's hair or something, allegedly. We should probably say allegedly, shouldn't we? And Nick Cage, being
Nick Cage
his
ain't gonna
bro,
rescue you.
just wanted to stop him doing it, making a complete twat out of himself. But it's Vince Neil who has made a career out of being a complete twat. We decided that we were going to reenact this for you. Who wants to be Vince? Vicky's going to be Vince. I'll be Nick Cage. This is what happens. Pretend that you're yanking some hair.
I'm yanking hair.
I go, yo Vince, don't do that, man.
Fuck you, Nick!
Vince wants to go into attack, so Vince charges, and then I go, no!
Fuck you, Nick!
Stop this shit now! Get my range! That's kind of what happened, except for it looked like they were going to kiss, so we should probably get that bit in.
Fuck you, Nick!
Get my range! Does that mean I've got to do the rest of the show with lipstick on? So that is an exact recreation of what happened, so you don't need to go and look that up anywhere else now. Sticking with Motley Crue, there was an interview recently that Tommy Lee did in Rolling Stone magazine. He was asked about the last shows of Motley Crue and if he'd spoken to any of them afterwards. And he said that Nikki Sixx unfollowed him on Twitter the day after the last show.
I think that's pretty harsh. I would never unfollow my ex-band friends on Twitter or any other social media ever. I keep in contact with all my
Okay. Admittedly, we don't have much contact with ex-band mates, but we hadn't been in a band with them for 35 years and we hadn't just finished a world tour and we hadn't just gone around taking loads of money from fans who were going there to watch these 4 mates up on stage. I'm a big Motley Crue fan of old. They were my favourite band when I was much younger, and one of the things that I loved about them were that they sold themselves by being these 4 mates, this unbreakable bond, which then promptly broke up a couple of years later when Vince Neil left or was pushed. When they got back together and toured, it never quite sat well with me because the truth was out there. They didn't really like each other.
Were they in the X-Files?
I don't think so.
Okay.
Unless Vince Neil's a UFO or something.
That would explain a lot.
Unidentified fat object. We didn't actually talk about how shit that was. Vince Neil should not be going around pulling women's hair at all. Yeah, Nick Cage probably should have held him back actually, because otherwise Vince Neil would have
You
gone.
shouldn't be shouting, "Where's my range?" or "Bring me my
Yeah.
range," because that's just wanky.
It is. We have a Range Rover because we live up in the mountains and we need a 4x4, but I don't think once I've ever said, bring my range. Have I?
No.
No, I've never said that.
You said, "Do you have to make such a mess in the car?"
Yeah, I say that all the time.
And he stopped my car disco. It's just harsh.
Yeah, well, if you saw the car disco,
It was
you
awesome.
understand why.
Fantastic. You're all invited to my car disco. Make as much mess as you like.
You're a girl.
I am. I have a vagina and everything.
It's about there. Show me your vagina.
You walked into that.
What do you think of the whole Vince Neil pulling a lady's hair?
He could try it on me, but I might hurt him.
In other news, there is an election or something going on over in the United States of America. Wild-haired nutjob Donald Trump. He might be president and the world is doomed. There are so far 6 artists who have publicly declined Donald Trump to use their songs in his presidential campaign. One of them is the Rolling Stones. Another one is Adele.
Neil Young and R.E.M.
And also there is Twisted Sister and Aerosmith. Twisted Sister originally said yes you can use it, but then I guess they saw the public reaction to Donald Trump and thought better of it. Aerosmith basically only said no because they wanted the royalties.
How do you feel about him if he wanted to use our stuff?
I would let Donald Trump use our stuff.
Would you really?
If he paid us lots of money.
Lots and lots.
Yes, because Donald Trump is fucking rich and I'm not.
He could have down on you.
Donald Trump, we hereby give you permission to use our song Down on You for free for your presidential campaign. But only if you reenact the bit where you go down on the bass playing lady.
Not me though. No, not me.
Which was her.
It's not gonna be me.
That's not permission to go down on Vicky.
No.
Because she doesn't want your merkin hanging around.
Near my vagina.
But it's permission to use the song, but you have to reenact the bit where on stage I used to pretend to go down on Vicky and then come up with like loads of blood which I spat over the audience.
Maybe we should specify he goes down on a Mexican man.
You have to go down on a Mexican man.
Also, Ozzy and Sharon have split up again.
Do we really care?
No.
No. Next, the mighty Metallica reckon they will have their new album in the bag by summer. Most likely it won't be out until 2017.
Is it going to be any good?
I don't know. I've only heard that one song that they did, The Lords of Summer, which actually was pretty good. Not Master of Puppets good, but it was pretty good. It's the same producer who did Death Magnetic, Greg Fiddleman, Fiddle with your man, Fiddlemen,
Fiddlechild?
something like that, is doing the production job, so no doubt it will all be completely and utterly compressed to the max. If that's normal compression, the Death Magnetic album was compressed that much, and as such there was no detail, it was just everything was exactly the same fucking volume. If they sort that out then that'd be quite nice. I'm looking forward to it. I am a Metallica fan, the old stuff mainly. Once it got to the Black Album I kind of lost a bit of interest and continue to lose interest. I didn't buy the Lulu and Metallica thing. What's it called? Lou Reed and Metallica. Breaking news! Metallica are going to record an album with Lulu.
You make me wanna shout.
Let me know if you're looking forward to the new Metallica album in the comments section below.
Do you think if we did one of those government petition things, they'd put a thing through for Lulu and Metallica to do a song together?
If anyone has time and doesn't mind wasting their life doing that kind of thing, start a petition for Lulu and Metallica to record together. Once it gets 50,000 or 100,000 signatures, it has to go to Parliament, and then David Cameron has to say, Metallica, Lulu, record a fucking album right now, you cunt. I'm now going to talk to you about Babymetal, because we want the hits. They are performing at the AP Awards in Ohio, US of A, with none other than Judas Priest frontman Rob Halford.
We used to have some mice that lived in our house, and we named them all after gay rock stars, and we had a Rob Halford mouse.
Babymetal and Rob Halford.
Yeah, what the fuck, man? What the actual fuck? Why? Why? My mice would be better.
I think it's going to split the metal community in two. I think it will cause some kind of cosmic chaos. Be careful, Rob Halford. Be careful, Babymetal.
Be careful, mice.
Yes.
Gene Simmons has opened his big fat stupid mouth again. Gene Simmons' big fat mouth. And embarrassed the fuck out of everyone who is a human, in particular his bandmates.
And fellow Kiss fans. Every time he spouts something like this, I just want to take one step further away from that and slightly disassociate myself with them, because it's getting a little bit fucking embarrassing. But not as embarrassing as it is for poor old Paul Stanley. So the first thing that Gene Simmons said was in response to, or in reference rather, to Prince's sad death. How pathetic that Prince killed himself. Don't kid yourself. That's what he did. To which Stanley then apologised thusly,
saying he was embarrassed by cold, clueless statements.
Simmons' wife then joined in and tweeted the following. We all have failings, but true friends don't point at them and throw them under the bus, especially partners of 40 years. To which Paul replied,
partners of 40 years says it all. Don't confuse walking under the bus with being thrown under it. My apology was right.
And it's just a little bit embarrassing putting all of that stuff out in the public for everyone to see. I know that Gene Simmons has probably been doing this for fucking decades, but he's not had Twitter before, so now it gets out there. I'm sure what happened before was he would say that crap to the publicist, and the publicist was go, Gene, we're not going to get that out there because everyone will think that you're a complete twat.
I've got an idea.
What's that, Vicky?
We switch out Gene Simmons' mobile phone with one of those toy ones you give to babies so you can write all this shit and it won't go anywhere.
As long as it's a Kiss one, a Kiss branded toy mobile phone, then he'll be happy.
Here, Gene, here's one on a new Kiss branded phone.
Yeah. Oh, excellent. How much money do I earn from this?
$1 gazillion.
Here's how we think it happens in Kiss Camp.
I've had a really awesome idea. I'm going to tweet it. Ha ha ha. Bing!
Oh goody! Here's a tweet from Gene. What does it say? AIDS babies deserve it. Oh! Not again!
Ho ho ho! I'm Gene Simmons and I'm going to tweet something fantastic.
Ping! Oh goody! Another tweet from Gene. What does he say? Tsunamis are good for washing away the human rubbish. Oh!
I just had another fantastic idea I'm going to tweet. Ha ha ha.
Ping! Oh, what does Gene say now? I have just written Kiss on one of my turds. That's $1 million, please. Oh! And on that note, that is the end of this month's roundup. We hope that you have enjoyed it. If you have, give it one of those thumbs up. If you haven't, why the fuck have you got this far into it? You're the stupid one, not us. Well, we're a bit stupid. We like to have little discussions down there, so do that shit. Don't forget to subscribe to us, that is mandatory. Would you like to add anything and say goodbye to the nice people there, Vicky? Especially that one. Ooh.
Hi.
What's that on their phone? Bye bye.
Bye. Bye.
Bye bye.